Hello everyone, thank you for coming today. My name is Sophie Michaud. I teach French and I also chair the Foreign Languages Department here at SAM. I cannot be with you, unfortunately. I'm having a baby in a couple of weeks. By the time you're watching the video, she will be born already. But my dear colleague here, Dr. Patrick Moore, is here to do a follow-up to this presentation and take your questions if you have any. The theme for today is the use of technology and how it actually enhanced and supported our language program here at SAM. Oftentimes, technology is not what I would say something that language teachers really look at when teaching in a language class. Most of the time we think of communication in a target language and not really look at how technology can actually enhance this communication outside of the class time. Here at SAM, we're lucky to have a one-to-one tablet program. Each girl is equipped with her own tablet and all the same software is downloaded on each and every one of them. So if we do find a tech tool that is absolutely necessary to our language classes, they can all be equipped with the same tool and get the work done that way. So we're very fortunate to have this program, and it really revolutionized the way we do things in our language department here at SAM. Basically, if you combine an authentic material online that you find, could be a website, it could be a podcast, could be anything that you find, plus a tech tool, you can really support your students' learning environment, and you can enhance their skill outside of the class time. So let me start by showing you how we take our class notes here in French class. We're using the smart board. Today I just finished a unit on art with my advanced class, and so we were talking about Rodin. So this is what our smart board looks like when we're done at the end of class. To make sure that the students can keep track of what we've done, but also correct any mistakes they might have made when they were taking notes as I was speaking, I'm going to save my notes and post it on the website for the classroom. So here I'm saving my notes and replacing them with the latest ones. And here my smart board has been saved, all my notes have been saved, and now they will find a place in today's calendar on the website for my classroom. So welcome to my headline page. This is the page that I keep live for each of my classes. I just showed you how I saved the notes on the smartboard, and now I will show you where I post them for each student to find. This is the advanced French class, and so here in the news you see the notes of Rodin that we just took today, and all the notes from past days and actually from the beginning of the year. When you click on it, each student has access to all the notes from the whole year, so they can really keep track of what they've been learning. And also, down here with the calendar, I posted the homework that goes along with the notes. So if students click on the calendar link here, they get to see the whole calendar and the homework assignments for the month. Not only that, but you can also change the month and have access to all assignments since the beginning of the year. They can access all the audio files that they have recorded also that I post on there, and go back to every link that I posted so that they can re-watch videos along with the homework assignments that they have completed. So they have a combination of everything we've done in class and what is expected of them tomorrow in class. So this is the main page that the girls check every day to make sure that they can keep track of where we are and where we're going. If they have any questions, if you see down here, they can send me an email directly and be in touch with me instantly. What I like to do also with that headline page is when I talk to you about the authentic material that I use in a classroom and the Audacity program that I use to record their voice, I post all the links here of the authentic material right under my links page. They, when I assign the homework, they just have to go to that links and choose the link that I assigned, find the video that I assigned, and use Audacity to record their own version of it, or to work with Audacity as a presentation tool or as a dubbing tool. So here, the newscast that's actually placed right under here. I use different links like Québécois News or any other news around the world in the Francophone world, actually. You can also see here in contents, this is where I post the bones of the classroom. Basically, the grading scales, the syllabi, everything that they can expect me to do when they are performing in the language, how they're going to be graded, how they're going to be assessed, and also a few documents when we have a special activity, like you know, making a certain recipe for a certain holiday, or anything that matters culturally. I post it there. I also have a digital version of their homework that I post here as a PDF file. Audio files also being posted there, and anything of use during the whole year that is part of not necessarily any unit per se, but the whole experience of learning the language. So I would like to start by showing you two websites that I use constantly in my classroom. The one is a newscast. It's called Euronews, and you can choose the language that you want to use in your classroom. Here I'm teaching French, so I'm using in the Français mode, but you can use it in many other languages you can see here. Why this website is interesting to me is because not only is it dealing with real life events and breaking news, but it has a combination of video and a text. The video reads the text for the students. So you can use it for different skills. You can have them use it as just pure text and improve their reading skills online, or you can have a combination of the text and the video to target both listenings and reading skills. So if you click on the video, here we go.
Israël déploie le tapis rouge pour Barack Obama. C'est sa première visite.
The text is being read by the journalist, and so the students have easy access to how things are pronounced outside of the program in class, actually. This is why it's very interesting to me. They can be looking up any new words of vocabulary and pronouncing it and really making it their own, and coming to class the day after with much more in their vocab bank than ever before. The second website that I would like to share with you is a podcast by a woman named Laetitia. She's a Parisian French woman, and she has been podcasting her life for the longest time, for a couple years. She has archives of all these years, as you can see here on the right, and you are free to click on any month and really target any lesson. For example, if there's a special holiday you want to talk about, you want them to learn about. You can go to her website, and what she does is that she types her text and then records her own voice. So here, if you look for August 2011, it's called Le Cartable, and she has typed here a day of the first day of school of her girls, for example. And here you have the icon Listen. If you click on Listen, Laetitia will start reading her podcast.
Je m'appelle Laetitia, je suis française, j'habite près de Paris, et je vous raconte au travers de ce podcast un petit bout de ma journée.
Again, this can be used as a listening and reading tool for the students, and they absolutely love using it. They do this on their own time after a while. It can be you can be using it in class. You can be using it for homework as well. So in combination with these websites, I use a tech tool called Audacity. It is a recording device that is free, and you can be downloading it online. All the girls are equipped with it on their computer, and they use it to practice with these websites. This is what it looks like. Audacity looks like this. It is very, very simple to use. If you see here, you have a record button. You can just be recording your own voice after you have been practicing with the video or the podcast, the pronunciation of the language on the text that comes along with the website. So they've been recording here their reading. So Audacity can also be used at the intro level as a reading tool. They practice on a website, they hear, they pronounce the words, they pronounce the whole sentences, and then they actually record their own version of the text through Audacity. This is the file that I've created right now, for example, on Audacity. As you saw, I just clicked on the record button. Then you just have to go to File, and you would just be saving your project as. You would name it. I would be naming it Lecture, for example. You can be using an MP3 file. You would be saving it to your desktop, and there it goes. You just have an Audacity file. that is, you're recording your own recording of this text. Audacity is also a fantastic tool to use, not only as a reading tool, but also as a presentation tool. Since they can be recording their own voice, you can be assigning a presentation topic, and then they would have to be speaking for 2 minutes, for example, AP requirements, for example, and create a file, 2-minute file, on the presentation that you assigned. They would then be saving it the same way I just showed you, and then putting it into your Dropbox. Again, this would be, this is actually fantastic in class because it saves time. You do not have to have the girls present in class, or your students present in class. They can be doing their own file at home, put it in your Dropbox, you grade it at home. It saves class time for one-on-one, one-to-one communication. Along with reading and presentation, you can also use Audacity as a dubbing tool. And I like to do that when we are studying a commercial or scene of a movie, and I want them to create their own version of what the characters are saying on the image. They would be working either on translation or creating a dialogue for the scene. They can be using Audacity and record the finished dialogue for the scene. It's something incredibly fun to do with the girls, and it definitely tries their translations but also their creations skills. So here I have a short clip that we downloaded from YouTube. It's from Un gars, une fille. It's a sitcom that's really famous in France of this couple. Lots of things happened to them, and so I just downloaded this piece. We were doing the car trips and the traffic. And so we downloaded it from YouTube, got rid of the sound so that they could create their own track for it. So this is how it looks like before they even start recording anything on it. This is a situation when the two are in the car and they just carry a conversation about something right now that we don't really care about. And the girls would have to be creating their own version of what they're saying to each other. Once they have been watching the video, trying to figure out what the context was of the situation, this is when they can open Audacity next to the side here, and they can start recording what they want the couple to say. They can hear, actually, they would be better working by pairs, but they can also be working on the translation or on the creation alone on a piece of paper and start recording with Audacity next to this video. The next video that I would like to show you is actually a finished product here that is posted on YouTube. It was part of unit on Disney Cinema, and I asked them to dub a scene from The Lion King. So this is what it looks like once the track has been added to the video.
Bonjour maman. Salut Simba. Allons-y, j'ai entendu parler d'un bon endroit. Simba, je suis en train de prendre un pain et les temps pour tiens. Maman! Maman, tu déranges ma crinière.
So thank you for listening today. This was the many uses of Audacity that you can be quickly applying in your classes now, and I am sure you will enjoy working with it. If you have any questions, please be asking Beth or Patrick. They will gladly answer it for you. Thank you. Have a great day. It was a pleasure for me to be with you today. Thank you.